Already thinking you spent too much on the kids' model railway, have a look at the one that's under construction at the Trago Mills Newton Abbot complex and find out what you could have got for £40,000. That's not including the £60,000 purpose-built room to put it in. And if you're impressed by statistics, try these. On an 88-foot baseboard, there are 28 trains running on 1,400 feet of double-O gauge track controlled by 3 miles of wiring. Through landscapes which range from seaside towns to industrial dockland and country stations, there are 5,000 tiny human figures and 3,000 trees, especially imported from Germany. 3 men have spent 10 months putting it all together, and they stopped counting the number of wood screws they used when they passed 9,000.
We railway modellers know where some of the large layouts are, most of which we've seen. But we do know that there are a couple of large ones, one in Munich, one in Lucerne, but we still feel that we are at least on a par, if not bigger width than those. About 80% of this railway, the public can come and see and buy from a good quality model shop. The exceptions are some of the buildings, the stations, they're all hand-built. Tunnel mouths, the carving of the cliff faces around what we call Dawlish Warren. The viaducts especially are handmade. They took a considerable time to make them look right. Coronation Street, it's our conception, it's of Coronation Street, modelled on the one from the TV channel. And we've had to put this together to try and make it as authentic as we can and show the world, or Great Britain in miniature, as detailed as we can.
When it opens to the public in March, the layout will be an extra attraction for holiday visitors and a diversion for shoppers. But Tony's convinced it will also become a place of pilgrimage for railway modellers everywhere.
You only need one enthusiast to come, and he spreads the word amongst perhaps his local club that there's a marvellous layout to go and see in South Devon. Our shoppers are already a captive audience, but we feel that thousands of modellers in the south of England and further afield will make deliberate trips to come and view this railway.
It's big enough to turn any model railway enthusiast green with envy. 1,500 square feet of track and spectacular scenery. With 28 trains arriving and departing with a regularity that would put British Rail to shame. It took 3 men over a year to build, and the detail is quite extraordinary.
My criteria on a model railway is it's got to look real, so super detailing, as we call it, is very important.
Reverend Wilbert Audrey, author of the Thomas the Tank Engine books, will officially open the railway later today.
If you fancy building one of these, you'll need a lot of room and £50,000. Richard Liddon, TVam News, Newton Abbot.